What's good, people? It's your boy Trill with Higher Code, Higher Living, www.hyyer.co, Instagram, same word, co, no dot. Today we'll be doing a yoga session with, you see it in the back, a block. Finally, I got my teacher certification teaching with blocks. I didn't learn yoga initially when I did my own research through using blocks, and I thought they would just be a hindrance to my flows and things of that nature, which they could be at times, but everything happened for a reason. Don't have the misconception of, like I did with yoga, being just for beginners. I mean, blocks being just for beginners or those that are super tight. They can actually help with your reach and extension with things that you're doing as far as leg and floor poses, and also can be used as props for balances and things of nature like a bridge and modified positions, as well as like warrior 3. But I'm about to show that now. It's going to be a quick flow, but it's going to be easy and settle, something that you can do at home, waking up, going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Blocks are going to be laying flat. Gonna start off in child's pose. This is not child's pose. Bring the hands and the palms gripping on the side of the pinky and the thumb. Extend the arms out. Dropping the weight of the head down. You can feel the stretch even deeper than you usually would on your child's pose here. And me, if you like to stretch your hips a little more, bring your knees to the edge of the mat. Big toes are together. Extend out a little more. And myself, I like to self-adjust. So I take an inhale. Pushing the head down, relax. Forehead to the mat. You can have the fingers up to help stretch the back. Opening up the chest slightly. And gently relax the hands. Relax the neck, arm, and shoulders. Deep breaths. Inhale, gently lift the head up. Exhale, walk the hands to the right. Wall in the way, gently drop the weight of the head down. Relax the neck, arm, and shoulders. You'll feel the stretch in the left obliques. Deep breaths. Inhale, gently lift the head up. Exhale, walk the hands back to center. Now you'll be walking them to the left. Make sure I use the same angle as before. Drop the head down. Relax the neck, arm, and shoulders and the hips. Feeling the stretch in the right obliques. Inhale, gently lift the head up. Exhale, walk the hands back to center. Now you're going to come to the knees, send the hips forward, making sure you're pressing through the hands, through the block. Shoulders are backing down, raising the gaze up for a baby cobra or a full serpent. Deep breaths. Definitely more extension in the lower back as the curve is. Inhale. Exhale, lower the gaze, come to the knees. Tuck the toes, pushing into downward dog, softening the heels to the mat. Make sure your feet are as flat as possible, ears pushed away from the shoulders. Pulling through the middle of the body. Blocks giving an extra extension. Deep breath, you can pedal the feet back and forth. Stretching the calves. Into a still. Now rock the body from side to side to help stretch the hips. Feet are stationary and firm. Raise the gaze. We're gonna walk the feet in between the blocks. Standing up tall. Slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae to mountain pose. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shoulders are backing down and relaxed. Just gonna get ourselves ready for the flow. Spine is tall. Legs are strong and firm. Feet are firmly planted into the mat. Chin is at the horizon. Shoulders are backing down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold to the blocks. You can stay at the block or pull in. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down, bend the knees, bring the blocks flat. Hands to the blocks, step back with the right, step back with the left. Knees to the mat, feet long, hips to child's pose. Come back to the knees, send the hips forward. Shoulders are backing down, raising the gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, lower the gaze. Come to the knees, tuck the toes, push into downward. Not gonna do the full 5 breaths. Yes, we are. Raise the gaze, step up right, step up left, feet together, stand the blocks tall, come to a standing position, inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward to the blocks, pull the body in, inhale, lift halfway, exhale, down, bend the knees, bring the blocks flat, hands to the blocks, step back left, step back right, knees to the mat, feet long, hips to child's pose. Come back to the knees, send the hips forward. Shoulders are backing down, raising the gaze up. Inhale. Exhale, lower the gaze. Come to the knees, tuck the toes, pushing into downward. Deep breaths. Remember your cues, feet are as flat as possible, ears pushed away from the shoulders. Pulling through the middle of the body, arms steady and firm. Raise the gaze, step up left, step up right, stand the blocks up tall, ankles and knees together. Arms are behind you into a squat. Exhale. Inhale, swing the arms up to chair. Gaze is between the hands. Exhale, fold to the blocks, straighten the legs. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down. Bend the knees, hand blocks flat. Hands to the blocks, step back right, step back left. Knees to the mat, chest halfway down, swim upward. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, push into downward. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step through. Back foot at a slight angle, align the heels, stand the blocks tall. Blocks should be right to the right ankle, pushing yourself up into warrior one. Shoulders and hips square to the front, inhale. Exhale, hands to the blocks, laying them flat. Step back with the right, knees to the mat, chest halfway down, swim up. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, push into downward. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, step through. Stand the blocks tall, aligning with the ankle, back foot at a slight angle. Push up to warrior one, shoulders and hips square, inhale. Exhale to the blocks, laying the blocks flat, hands to the mat, step back to the left, knees to the mat, chest halfway down, swim upward. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, push into downward dog, deep breaths. Make sure the feet are flat. Raise the gaze, step up right. Step up left, stand in the blocks tall, knees and ankles together, spine is flat, arms behind you. Inhale, swing the arms up to chair. Exhale, forward fold, pull in. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, down, bend the knees, hand blocks to the mat, flat. Step back left, step back right. Knees to the mat, chest halfway down, swim up. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, push into downward. Inhale, lift the left. Exhale, step through. Back foot at a slight angle, align the heels. Align the blocks with the ankle, pushing up to warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, down. Laying the blocks flat. Step back with the left. Knees to the mat, chest halfway down, swim up. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, push into downward. Inhale, lift the right. Exhale, step through. Align the blocks with the ankle, pushing up to warrior one, back foot at a slight angle. Inhale. Exhale, down to the blocks, laying the blocks flat. Step back with the right. Knees to the mat, chest halfway down, swim up. Lower the gaze, come to the knees, tuck the toes, push into downward. Feet are flat as possible. Now we just did Sun Salutation A and B. Gonna do a quick flow, showing different ways that you could use the blocks. Bring the right knee into the midsection, inhale. Exhale, kick out. Inhale, step through the blocks. Stand the blocks tall, standing up to warrior one, back foot at a slight angle. Align the heels, pushing up to warrior one, shoulders and hips square. Inhale. Exhale, open the left foot and hip to warrior two. Arms down to counterbalance, gazing down the right middle finger. You're gonna look down, making sure the heels are aligned. Left arm behind the back, right arm over the head for reverse warrior. Bring the right forearm to the right thigh or behind the back. Left arm is straight for extended side angle. Bring the left hand to the block on the left, laying it flat. Coming onto the ball of the left foot, turn the torso to the right, stacking the shoulders, gazing at the right thumb, deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand to the right block, laying the block flat, standing them both up tall, big inhale. Exhale, push off the right, bringing the blocks a step, probably about 1.5 feet away from the block, from the mat, making sure the hips and shoulders are square to the mat. And this is for the people that don't have too much balance doing their warrior three. You can always have your arms out in front, or hands to heart center, or hands out to the side. Remember to breathe. Inhale. If your hands are out, bring them back to the blocks. Bring your right block a step to the right, a step forward and to the right. Open the left hip, stacking it on top of the right, opening the left chest, opening the left arm, opening the chest, bringing the left hand to the sky for a half moon. Deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand back to the block. Open, bring the hip back down. Coming onto the ball of the left foot, bringing the blocks back to the mat. Step back with the right into a high plank. Inhale. Exhale, push into downward. Slack pedal. Come to a still. Bring the left knee floating into the midsection. Inhale. Exhale, click out. Inhale, step through. Exhale, push up to warrior one, stacking the blocks tall, aligned with the ankle. Inhale. Exhale, open the right foot and hip to warrior two, arms to counterbalance, gazing down the left middle finger. The right arm goes behind the back, left arm over the head for reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left forearm to the left thigh, keeping the right arm straight for extended side angle, or bring the arm behind the back. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand to the block, laying it flat. Coming onto the ball of the right foot, open the chest to the left, making sure the shoulders are stacked, gazing at the left thumb, deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand to the block, standing the right one back up. Big inhale. Exhale, push off the left into warrior three, bringing the blocks a step away from the mat. Again, arms are out in front, hands to heart center, or out to the side, continually regulating the breath. Hips are parallel to the mat. If your balance is off or not there yet, you can bring your hands to the block. Gaze should be between the blocks. If you're advanced, you can have your gaze out forward. Spine is flat. Inhale. Exhale, come back to the blocks if your hands are out. Bring your block a step forward and to the left. Open the right hip, stacking it on top of the left. Right hand to the sky, gazing at the right thumb for a half moon. Deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand back to the block, bringing the blocks back to the mat, coming onto the ball of the right. Lay the blocks flat, step back with the left. Inhale. Exhale, push into downward. I'm gonna walk the feet in between the blocks. Ankles and toes together, stand the blocks tall. Bring them a step off, right off of the mat. Slowly come up vertebrae by vertebrae to mountain pose, arms to the side, fingers wide. Chin at a horizon, spine is tall. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center, shoulders are back and down and relaxed. Deep breaths. Thank you all for practicing with me this morning, or whenever you're watching. The first rendition of us doing a session with blocks. Sun Salutation A, Sun Salutation B, with a slight flow with Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Reverse Warrior, Extended Side Angle, pushing into Warrior 3 through a transition, Half Moon, coming to an end. Namaste. Again, appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for checking out the channel. Like and subscribe, tell a friend, tell your auntie and them, because they probably stiff and they need it more than you do. Or y'all probably needed the same amount, you just don't know where to go. And I'm the person for that. Again, way more sessions with blocks, way more poses with blocks, some of the same stuff with blocks, but the assistance of blocks is very necessary for those that are stiff, those that aren't as flexible, those that are flexible, looking to gain more range and motion in what they do with their stretching. Again, it's your boy Trill. Peace, not apart, together. Love.